because that's the part that gave him his identity, 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 identity. Oh, it was so wonderful for God. Man's questions turned to visions, visions that God all kinds of exciting things to do. Someday he would be a God of wrath, wreaking havoc upon indisciplined mankind, and at other times he would have love and compassion. Of course, these were all things that men and inventors of God had a hard time getting the full grasp. But one of his favorite things was man's believing in him and then not believing in him. One of his favorite things was man's believing in him and then not believing in him, believing in him, 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 not believing in him, like some hide and seek game, over and over and over and over, believing in him, believing in him, believing in him, not believing in him, not believing in him. I think he liked believing in him much better, but I'm not sure.